Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is, do you really ever break up with a Filipino woman? But before I get started, let me welcome my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing, and I'll never take that for granted. This is in response to an email I received today from John. I'll keep his last name anonymous. He lives in Oregon over in America. And he asked me, he said, Calvin, you had touched on a subject before. You said if you're chatting a Filipina or dating a Filipina and you find out she's got an ex-foreign boyfriend, you said throw her back in. Can you elaborate on that some more? And I said, sure, I can. And I'll do that. But first, I just want to welcome y'all to Boracay, New Coast. I told you I was going to show you this place. I've been coming to Boracay. This is my third time. I never even knew this part of the island existed. And there's a lot of development going over here because the pandemic put a halt to that. But this right now is very secluded. It's pristine. And this is going to be one of my favorite spots when I come back over here. I don't care how many people will be on this beach. It's really, really nice. See, right now on the main beach, reason I haven't really done a lot of videos and stuff on that side is because they've got this moth sort of stuff in the water. It's green, the seaweed, and it's come early in the season. They said it normally comes somewhere around April or May, and when it leaves, it cleans the water, cleans the sand. Because I was here exactly 3 years ago, and it wasn't in the water, but it's a lot of kelp looking stuff, and it's unattractive, but it's a nature thing, and it's going to clean, it's got some cleanup purposes. But here you can see it's not like that. It's very clean. The water's clear. This is how it looks on the other side normally. But yeah, this is called Boracay, New Coast. So if anybody comes to Boracay, I think there should be Airbnbs in those condominiums because nobody's in those condominiums at all. Check and see if you can rent somewhere over here because you're really going to like it. But when it comes to dating a Filipina that's had a foreign boyfriend, let me start by saying this. Filipinas, they love hard, man. I mean, they give their heart and soul into a relationship because when they go into a relationship with a foreigner, they're thinking this is forever. And they give their mind, body, and spirit. And when he leaves or it doesn't work out, man, they're bitter. And then that's what you're getting. And every mistake he made, you got to pay for it. Everything that he did wrong or everything he didn't do right, you got to pay for it. And you deserve more than that. Much more than that. Why not come over here and meet a young lady who's never had that experience before, who will see you as a Superman instead of a rebound? Because when you date Filipinos who've already had an ex-foreign boyfriend, their expectations are off the charts. You'll never live up to his legacy. You're always going to be chasing him, trying to fill his shoes. Imagine taking a Filipina to a place like this and she tells you, you spent all the money on the airline tickets, hotel rooms, food, and all that accommodations. She tells you, oh, I've been here before. Jack brought me here. We stayed here. Matter of fact, we stayed in the Shangri-La Hotel and you got her in the Hennon Lagoon Hotel. That's a slap in the face. You take her to a nice restaurant, wherever it is, and she says, oh, we've eaten here before several times. As a matter of fact, we celebrated our anniversary here. See, you don't want that. And the ultimate slap is when you get intimate. And see, he's already shown her all the tricks. See, because we turned them out. Not trying to be mean, not trying to mistreat them or anything, but we ask them to do things that they normally wouldn't do. So by the time you get her, she's bitter. She's angry at Jack. And you're going to pay for it. But you come over here anyway. You fall in love. You bring the chocolate. You bring the roses. You get down on one knee. But by the end of the night, the chocolate's gone. The roses are in the garbage. Save the romance for friends. I always remind y'all that. When you deal with a Filipina that's already been with a foreigner, it's going to be trouble, man. It's not going to turn out good. She's probably still got feelings for him. You've seen these high-profile Philippine vloggers over here, foreign vloggers rather, who've broken it off with their Filipino girlfriends. You see how devastated they are. It's going to take them years to recover, if they ever recover. Why would you want to come behind him and try to fill his shoes? She's bitter, man. She's going to be sad. She's going to be unappreciative. Nothing you can do is going to be good enough. And every mistake he made, you're going to have to pay for it. Every day you're going to have to prove to yourself over and over again that you're not him, that you're not going to hurt her like he did. And you deserve better, man. She deserves better. You want a fresh, new experience when you come to the Philippines. Just like this island. Look at it, man. That's why I tell guys to come over here and focus more on yourself. Fall in love with the Philippines because the woman's going to be there. But if that woman just so happens to be a Filipina that's had a foreign boyfriend before, I'd have to say, throw her back. I'm going to give you some of my experience here. My son's mother, we broke up, and she got married pretty quick. I mean, really quick, to a guy in North Carolina. And I just asked her one time, I said, do you love him? She said, no. She said, I married him so I could get to the States, so I could get closer to you. And I thought she was just joking. But no, she used to call me, send me emails, messages, naked pictures. We FaceTime, and she'd open up her robe. She'd be completely naked. She wanted me over there, man. I just never was able to get to her. And to be honest with you, see, I'm funny like that. Even though she didn't love him, she had already laid down with him. And then once you do that, I don't have anything else to do with you. We're good friends now. And then when she came back, the last time I saw her in a person was 2016. She came here. I was here with my Filipino wife. It didn't matter to her. She was still ready to get it on because she still had feelings for me. Matter of fact, when I met her at the mall, her and my son at the mall, she broke down crying. Here's what she said. She said, because we never really broke up. There was no closure. And this is what you're going to be running into. Why would you want to run into something like that, guys? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be evil. I'm just trying to give you some real life experience. A suggestion. I wouldn't do it. There's much too many single women over here. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, Calvin, you're with a single mother now. I said, yeah, but that's a totally different thing. She was with a local. She wasn't with a foreigner, because if she was, I would have been gone. I don't want to feel no other man's shoes. Not like that. See, she was living Filipino culture, Filipino traditions, the Filipino lifestyle. I don't have a problem with that because I've got a past too. But if she'd have been with a foreigner, or he took her to a whole other level, in and out of the bed, nah, I wouldn't have. I'd have threw her back in. Imagine trying to come behind me with Marilyn and all we've been through. You see what I'm saying? I built her a house, taking her all over the Philippines. We're going to continue to go places. Just giving her a life that she never even knew existed. It was money. It was finances initially, but now, it's love. So if I were to break up with her, we were to break up, man, it'd be some hard feelings. And then here you come along, and she may, do the things you want her to do, but she's still going to have me in her mind. And I may just creep through one time while you're back over in America and hit it. See? Because once I've been there, I can always go back again. That was a song by one of my hometown guys. His name was Prince Philip Mitchell. He also wrote a song. Y'all might have heard it. It was called "A Star in the Ghetto." Benny King made it a big hit, I believe, with AWB backing him up. But yeah, once I've been there, I can always go back. And it says more about her than it does me. Filipinos love hard. They love deep. They give their mind, body, and spirit into a relationship, especially with a foreigner, because they think it's forever. We turn them out, man. We have them doing things that they never even dreamed of doing before. They jump through hoops. They turn flips. So by the time you get her, she's bitter, man. Her expectations for you are off the charts. You'll never live up to his legacy because he's always going to be the first. You don't want to follow that. Okay? So thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm not being mean. I'm not stepping on anybody's feet. I'm just giving you some real life suggestions. I want you to be part of the 95% of us who come over here and find good women, not the 5% who get unlucky. And if you get a Filipino who's had a foreigner before, you're going to be unlucky. So if in America it's already late, you're in the bed, I hope you help somebody before you let your head hit the pillow. But if you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break, you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's about 1 p.m. This is our last day here. It's no excuse not to go out and find somebody to help today. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time.